Was the 11-10 on favourite. City Hall was 7-2, Premier Bay 13-2, Leading Note on 10-1 and 12-1 bar those.
They're under starters' orders, they're off.
Racing for the Ripley Juvenile Novices Hurdle over the extended 2 miles. They'll be crossing 8 flights of hurdles, and one of the first to begin was Premier Bay on the inside, who's taking a tug in the early stages. Also in the front rank is Sir Talbot. Then comes the grey City Hall, wide as still, spick and span as they cross the first. Sir Talbot was just the leader. City Hall hit the top bar, and the back marker was Leading Note, one of the fillies, as they come up the hill the first time towards flight number 2. Sir Talbot with Premier Bay on the inside and City Hall out wide. Further wide then Spick and Span took that one in fourth, and once again City Hall wasn't quite as fluent as some of the others, but is still in the vanguard. The leading quartet followed out wide by Abadjani, who's racing wide back in 5. Copper Shell on the inside with a sheepskin noseband is in 6, followed then by Tough Act, who's racing in 7. A break of a length and a half to Rumbustius, who's racing in 8th place. The last two are Pericles, and the back marker inclined to take quite a healthy tug in the early stages is Leading Note. Racing towards the top of the hill, and the leader is City Hall and Norman Williamson now by 2 lengths. Over in second, Spick and Span on the outside of Sir Talbot, who runs the rail, back in third. Premier Bay has been shuffled back to 4, followed by Abadjani, who takes the turn in 5, Copper Shell in 6. Tough Act is back in 7th place. These have cleared 3 lengths away from Pericles on the outside of Rumbustius, and still Leading Note is the back marker as they continue their journey down the side of the course before they turn to a line of 4 flights of hurdles down the back straight. And City Hall, this previous course and distance winner, is out in front by 2 lengths now to Sir Talbot in second. Towards the outside, Spick and Span is racing in third. A break then of a length and a half to Premier Bay, then a further half length towards the outside Abadjani as they draw towards flight number 3, at which City Hall was far more fluent than he's been over the first couple of flights of hurdles. The one who landed steeply and has now been relegated to last is Pericles. Quickly they go towards flight number 4, now at halfway. As they go over it was City Hall, Spick and Span and Sir Talbot 1, 2, 3. Abadjani racing in 4, Copper Shell in 5, Premier Bay in 6, Tough Act in 7 as they cross flight number 5. Followed by Rumbustius, who's back in the field. Leading Note and Pericles whips them in. They're racing inside the final 7 furlongs, and now they make the run towards the last one down the back. And still the leader is City Hall. Pushed along in second is Spick and Span. Then comes Tough Act, now poised between these two, racing in third. Making ground towards the outside is Abadjani, followed then by Copper Shell, and City Hall wanders around a bit into the wings of the third from home. Got a slap down the neck there from Stormin Norman, but still out in front to Spick and Span in second. He's going through a daring run through on the inside on Sir Talbot, and they opened up like the Red Sea. They're now beginning to make the turn back towards home in this opening Juvenile Novices Hurdle. City Hall by about a length and a half to Sir Talbot in second. Premier Bay is moving nicely for Dunwoody on the inside, back in third. Spick and Span is in fourth, Copper Shell in 5. Rumbustius is going to turn in 6th place. Tough Act has never lived with the tempo in 7. Neither two Leading Note, and the others are beginning to drop away as they race inside the final 3 furlongs with just 2 more uphill flights to take. And City Hall is coming across towards the near side. Sir Talbot is sticking towards the inside, and these have drawn about 5 or 6 lengths clear of Premier Bay, and then comes Copper Shell. They draw towards a second from home, and City Hall is coming to it. Went over it there by about 2 lengths. Neither of the leading two are that fluent, but they've gone about 15 clear of the rest, who are headed by Copper Shell. The rest are virtually walking down towards the final flight, and City Hall is out in front. In second is Sir Talbot at the final flight. City Hall was good this time, led by 2.5. Sir Talbot over in second. Copper Shell leads home the rest, but they're inside the final half furlong. City Hall has always been in the vanguard, and he's showing plenty of resolution as he gallops up the hill, up towards the line. And City Hall and Norman Williamson take this Juvenile Novice Hurdle in good fashion. In second will be Sir Talbot, and binoculars for the rest as Copper Shell comes home back in third, and it'll be tight for fourth as Tough Act is beginning to come home to collar fourth from in 5th place Premier Bay.